Dear guests, hello and welcome. I'm Aslı SELÇUK, Chairperson of the Turkish IR Society. We are delighted to host you at our second Sustainable Investment Summit. I'd like to thank you all for joining us today, thank our speakers for generously giving their time, and also our sponsors. Independent, non-profit organizations like TÜYİD need the wholehearted support of our partners to deliver. We'll start the summit today with the UK Pension Minister, Guy Opperman, who will walk us through how climate change is impacting pension policy and disclosures. In our panels, we will discuss investors' ESG integration strategies, challenges, opportunities, the importance of external assurance, the lessons learned from the events of 2020, and how the SDGs are put at work. Finally, sustainable debt products, green, blue, social, and beyond. We are grateful for your participation, and we hope that the discussions and the insights will help you in your sustainability journey. According to Global Footprint Network, humanity has been in ecological overshoots since the 1970s. Today, humanity uses the equivalent of 1.6 Earths to provide for our current lifestyle. This means it now takes the Earth 1 year and 8 months to regenerate what we use in a year's time. We use more ecological resources and services than nature can regenerate, and we emit more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere than forests can take. For all of us that are working in capital markets, it's now a well-known fact that climate risk is investment risk. According to the Economic Intelligence Unit, the value at risk as a result of climate change to manageable assets by the year 2100 is as high as $43 trillion. The good news is that the world is coming together to tackle the huge problems we're facing today. 124 countries have now committed to or are considering net zero, meaning that 61% of global emissions, 52% of the population, and 68% of global GDP are covered by these targets. More than 20% of the world's largest corporates have committed to net zero targets. The race to net zero is driving policy change. Investors and customers alike are demanding action. Sustainability is reshaping the capital markets and the way investment decisions are made. Poor governance is leading to index exclusion, and by all standards, the consequences of non-compliance will be profound. Global sustainable fund flows soared last year to a record $1.7 trillion. When we look at 2021, the year has started with even stronger momentum. Does ESG generate alpha? Well, 65% of ESG indices are outperforming their traditional benchmarks year to date, and this secular trend is expected to continue. As Peter Drucker said, only what gets measured gets managed. Over $1 billion is being spent on reporting ESG data, and yet accessing consistent, comparable, verifiable, quality disclosure is still a challenge. We are lacking a single global accounting standard and a recognized framework for reporting ESG. And unfortunately, greenwashing still remains an issue. ESG is complicated, it's expensive, it takes time, but climate change is a systemic risk. It's real, it's happening. We need to act fast, and we need to act bold. Thank you.